Okay, so we've got Nike with us.
Hello.
Hello. So you've been making a tune. How is it finished? Is it halfway through?
It's technically halfway through. Like, I can't lie with this beat. Like, I kind of like was like sped run because of like time. Like, I should have had 3 tracks done by now, but because of my error with my computer, like literally that was not possible. So then I was just only like restricted to 1 track.
Yeah.
But then yeah, no, literally like I made this track. Well, I got my equipment together. I needed that file, computer, some speakers, some headphones. Right, and also just like myself, and yeah, no, literally like, yeah, I started like getting onto it. I didn't use Vital because I literally like, I just couldn't download it at the time, but then my friend Kian, he gave me Serum 2 to use. That's like a plugin where it's like a synthesizer, but it includes loads of presets, loads of different sounds to use. But it's actually alright, to be honest. But
what did you use Serum 2 for? Any particular sounds?
yeah, I used it for the bass line. I used it for this trumpet sound. And yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's it, to be honest.
And how would you compare Serum 2 to the stock synths that you get in like
Serum
FL?
2's got like a bit more like unique. It's like unique for like electronic music, while FL's just only for like any music. It feels like all of the original plugins, for example, like Toxic Biohazard, they're not as like integrated. Like they're good, like, but they're not as like integrated and like smart. And like,
so what type of music do you think Serum's good for then?
Electronic, like drum and bass, like hard trance, bass line, just anything what's like electronic and goes 4x4.
Cool.
And also like dubstep and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how happy are you with this song at the moment?
I'm happy, I am. I literally feel like I've made like major developments. From my first track, like, which I've still got on my USB, I've still like literally like, yeah, it don't sound like good like back then, but then like now I feel like I've like completely like a bit more of like myself and just like gaining that like from just the confidence and also just like the way of like making it. It feels like instead of discovering beats, it's now I just find them. Like it's not about discovering no more, it's about finding it.
So okay.
And that's like what it came down to for me for literally like
sorry to interrupt, Mike. When I heard the beat earlier, I because I've heard you perform live.
Yeah.
And I thought that sounded very authentic to the kind of music that I hear you on the mic.
Yeah, literally.
It sounds...
Yeah, it sounds intricate. It sounds like literally like, it sounds like some reason like I had a thought the other day when I was like complete, right? I just like literally I felt like it just matched my vibe, like the kind of energy what I'm trying to output.
It's the energy, exactly.
Yeah.
It was the thing that I noticed, the snare and the pace of it. It just seemed to fit your energy.
Yeah, literally. You're right, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's nice. So how would you describe your progress then throughout the last year or so?
It's been major. I'm not no BC Keeps yet, but like literally like I've been making like good movements. Like I came from making a drum and bass beat from like what I'm happy with from like a week towards making a drum and bass what I'm happy with within like a couple of days.
Right.
Like literally like it's like improved like.
So you're getting a vibe much quicker.
Yeah, getting a vibe much quicker and like getting the hang of it more better. Like with all of the time and just like dedication I've been placed into it, like literally like I do feel like it's all like paid off. Like everything's like had like it feels like a story and everything has their meaning within this, to be honest.
Cool.
Like literally like I've like experimented with loads of different sounds, loads of like different presets, loads of different like bass lines and just like synthesizers and stuff. I know which I'm like happy to use and which I'm happy not to use and just like which is like in the middle in the line. But it's like literally like I feel like there has been like major developments. It's just like been better. This track is not completely done and like I wish it was, but literally for the moment it's like classified as like done for this project.
Yeah, brilliant.
But like I know that after this I'm still going to be like creating more into this beat. I've got another beat like part of it like and where it's more intricated, where it feels like bit of like a story inside of it, which is what I'm trying to do with this. I'm trying to like place like a bit of a story within like the vibe. But like literally I didn't have enough time for that, and like it's just got a bit more trickier with that part because I found something on Serum 2 what I was able to use. But then literally like I just got to do some stuff with like just like from literally just like wavetabling it and just like literally making it just sound right. And literally
cool.
But with it all though, like at the start of the year I didn't really know much about mixing and mastering mastering, like I can't lie, mixing and mastering is like what I figured out last through this whole music thing. But like literally, I've been learning how to like actually like use it, like learn which filters to use, and also like what to do with the modules. Like literally, like I came down with like basis of like what I'm always going to use, what I'm rarely going to use, what I'm sometimes going to use. Like I figured out more of like how to like make sounds pop off and just like make it more like just like crazy,
energetic, and
energetic and like hitting. Cause,
cool.
Like, when I finished like with this drum bass track, right, like literally like it didn't like sound like as punchy and just like it just sounded a bit scratchy. But then I literally went through each module, each track and mixer, and just like literally placed in like what I needed to place in for like all of the sounds and everything. And literally like it's just gone better.
Cool.
And like I feel like I've actually gotten the hang of it more.
Do you listen, like, you know, like your favourite tunes in the genre? Do you compare? Do you ever listen to tunes while you're making songs to test out your mixes?
Yeah, like I can't lie. Some tracks, like I just feel like I'm not on that level yet.
Well,
because
no, it's difficult.
Yeah, it is real difficult. But like
BC
I feel
Keats.
like oh god, literally like I feel like it has been like more developed, and like I feel like I've been more developed. But
so what do you listen to then to maybe test out where you're at?
Drum and bass, Mr. Traumatic, like what was their name? Sorry, I've just disappeared out of my head. Fucking what? Chasing Status.
Chasing Status.
It's on the tip of my tongue, but yeah.
So what do you hear in their songs that you feel as though areas that you can improve on?
Same like rhythm. It feels like a story within the track. Like it all like changes. Nothing's really like too much the same. It feels like it's all going down like a story.
And this is something that this is an area that you want to improve to get to that level.
Because I want to like try and like actually just make like energy, like the frequency go my way. Like just like instead of like trying to like make the like beat and the vibe right, I just want it to come like more naturally.
Yeah.
Like instead of just like spending hours just trying to like figure out something.
So it just kind of switches up, or it changes, it moves around, so it keeps the listener interested. Is that the thing?
Yeah, but it also comes with experimenting as well, because like experimenting has been like a crucial part of this. Like I've tried like loads of different sounds. Like I've tried like chimes, I've tried like synthesizers, and just like loud sounds, and now some of them haven't been like on goodness with it, and others been okay with it, but then I've always like somehow find like that exact one, like what I'm able to use in the track or the moment to like just make it more aesthetic.
Cool. And so which areas of your song are your strengths, do you think? So which areas do you not need to improve that much because you feel confident?
I'd gotta say is kind of I'm gonna say a short answer, then a long answer.
Yeah.
Short answer is like everything. Like I feel like I've majorly like developed on like the drums, on like the snares, on the percussions, and just like the shakers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like if I keep like this basis of knowledge, I'm not gonna get anywhere with making original tracks. But then literally like I feel like those little tweaks, just like changing stuff up a bit, can like make it just like somehow more unique for the future. But like also as like same as like the kick and like this like snare, like literally like I don't want, if I keep like this knowledge of like this basis of knowledge, then I'm not gonna like make anything unique more in the future. Like maybe some now and then, but like it's not gonna be like all sounding like exactly unique. But though, for long answer, I feel like like also bass line. I've been getting better with like making bass lines and just like the percussion and all that shenanigans. But like I feel like I've got to like improve on like making the kick patterns. Like sometimes like I said, like it's gonna sound all like the same if I keep this like basis of knowledge.
Yeah.
It's always good to like shake things about and just like make new different kind of drum patterns. Like when I complete this track, like there's gonna be a different drum pattern on the end.
Okay.
Like literally like I'm like getting onto it, and I'm just like trying with some other tracks, just like trying to like just change it, because like I've like most drum and bass tracks, like when I hear their kicks, like sometimes like it sounds like a little bit like, but then there's others where literally like just sounds like a whole unique thing.
Yeah.
And like literally like I feel like there's just like a lot one needs to be placed in. Like I feel like, do you know one like there's drum bass like it goes into like like
Yeah.
just going down into the percussions.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the percussions need to like be more like educated upon and just like experimented with.
They're never boring, are they? They always move around, and you hear the
Yeah.
patterns change. But sometimes it's subtle.
Yeah,
But you subconsciously know that.
it's
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
other times it's really obvious that there's a change.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like, I want to like bring both of those changes. I want to like, I want to do like them on their own, but then also bring them in together to like make something like where it feels like it's on the line of like the same thing. So it's what you said, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, another thing though, I haven't like had much details and like information about this, but it's like making a riser. Like I've like learnt, I know like where to get them for as presets. But yeah, no, literally, I just feel like I'm gonna like educate myself into making my own risers and just like bringing in that aesthetic towards the track.
Make things more original if you can make it.
Yeah, you're right. To
Cool.
be honest.
Do you work with Kian at all? Do you
Yeah, like
watch and listen to what he does? Does that help at all or not?
we both don't use. The problem is we both like talk to each other. Like sometimes we worked with each other, but like we don't use the same thing. And like we both like he does like jungle mostly, and I do like drum and bass mostly. But though I feel like we do have like a good like communication point and like a good like mindset with like creating a beat. I feel like if me and him sat down for a day and then just like literally made beats, I feel like we'd make something like quite unique together. Like literally, he's got his wits, what is like outstanding. I've got like mine, which isn't as stout, which isn't as outstanding.
Yeah.
But like literally, like I feel like we both can make something tasty.
Do you learn from each other? Have you learned stuff from Kian?
Yeah. I've learned stuff like when I had that problem with like when like I couldn't use a computer, then I had to use Logic.
Yeah.
Like I figured out more on my way because of Kian. But like whilst in that time I had no Kian at all, so like it was a bit more harder to do.
Yeah.
But like on my first ever drum and bass beat, which I've like properly made, like it was like in one of the basements down there. Like he's shown me like way like on like where to find the like sounds, where to like get the beats from, where to like sort out the EQ and stuff. And literally like. Yeah, we've done that. And, like I feel like we've like made progress. Like, it was not a good beat to like outpost, but it's good as a starter. You feel me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Mike.
you. Bye.